about my bankruptcy issues. Okay, I've filed bankruptcy before. My husband and I had a transportation company. The recession hit. Boom, we were done. 2007, it was like, oh God, we had to get out of the business. $200,000 plus in debt. Okay.
Wow.
And so let me tell you what I did. I was afraid at first to file bankruptcy, but then when I got with an educated attorney, they were like, this is the ease. I do this every day. I'm in the bankruptcy court. It's literally so easy. And so I'm thinking, man, this white man don't care about me. You know, because creditors will try to tell you, oh, there's no life after bankruptcy. There's life after bankruptcy.
Yes.
So let me tell you what happened. I filed bankruptcy. It was discharged 3 months later. Okay, in the state of Maryland in 2011. And my credit score went from a 3-something to an instant 600. And I was able within 2 months after, so a 5-month process. I filed bankruptcy, 3 months it was discharged. 2 months after that, I got my first car loan again. Because I was driving some raggedy behind, van that was paid for. Oh, it was crazy. I had a van with one kid. We paid $3,000 for that because we were getting ready everything. We wanted to start over. So let me tell you, my husband now, he kept his credit good. Me, I'm getting cards and stuff. I ruined my credit again a year later after bankruptcy. So I'm thinking, should I file bankruptcy again? No. I'm not going to do that. I am going to do the work. Oh, I'm sorry. I am going to do the work and learn how to repair my credit, how to keep my credit going. And so I want you to talk about bankruptcy. Should people be afraid of bankruptcy?
No. Heck to the no. The reason why is because Larry King, Walt Disney, Donald Trump has filed bankruptcy. So it's wiping the slate clean for you, and it can be removed from your credit report.
It is removed from all of mine.
Yes.
Experian took the longest, okay?
Yes.
They took a year. I'm like, dang, Experian, let me go. But okay, and so sharing my story, I ruined my credit again. Because I got too much I'm starting over. Boom, boom, boom. 27 years old. I'm like, shit, this is good. Okay,
Yeah.
so after they filed bankruptcy, I think it's important that people have to understand there was a reason why you had to file bankruptcy.
Right.
Okay? And so filing bankruptcy, yes, it's like a get out of jail free card.
Right.
But then, just like me, I wound it right back up in the same space and had to get on a phone with a company like yours to help me to get collections off, I had to budget, I had to watch, I had to really do the work.
Buckle down, yeah.
And so what advice would you have for anyone who's afraid of bankruptcy and how important it is to have a service like yours? Because after bankruptcy, you can still wound up right back there.
Right. And I mentioned to you how I hired a company like mine.
Yes. But she owns her own now.
And I paid thousands of dollars and my credit shot up. I was in the high 700s. And maybe a year and a half later, I was back down in the 500s. And it's because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand credit. And I was like, yay, I've got a 700 plus, so I can go do all of these things.
Okay.
But I didn't understand. So do not be afraid of bankruptcy. If you need that to wipe the slate clean, do it. As Tasha mentioned that she was able to get it removed in less than the 10 years. You said a year.
A year. I hired a company like yours to get it done.
Yes.
So hopefully I won't ever have to go back down that road again. I just got to learn a budget.
Right. You just have to do the budgeting thing and let that become second nature to you. And it's really a mindset. Don't feel bad. We all go through things in life.
I think a lot of people, for me, I felt guilty, and I hear it all the time from people, no, I'm going to pay this off. I made this mistake. I'm going to pay it off. And I'm like, Donald Trump, our president, filed 7 times.
Yes.
Because they want to say, it's like I was telling you before we started this interview, because I think it's important for our viewers to know, and you probably can explain it better. It's like when you are an entrepreneur and you have a company, you are a value to your city. Right. Okay? And so this was I think bankruptcy was initially created. Who is calling me? Jesus, I'm trying to get some education here. Glad I ain't got no wine today because I would have been all over the place. But it's you're an entrepreneur, so you're an asset to your community as well as other people in that community who have jobs. And so it kind of lowers the unemployment rate. Oh my God. Give me a second.
Sure.
Let me cut this off. I'm so sorry. I should have had my phone off and I told her to have her phone off. Power off. Boom. All right. So it's off. Now, we have entrepreneurs such as yourself who are of value to the community. And so when you employ people, that's big to the community because like you're paying taxes, you're keeping the unemployment rate low. And so in order to save your business and to save like hundreds of people from losing jobs, I think they created Bankruptcy, if I'm not mistaken, to help businesses to stay afloat.
Right.
Okay. And so that's why Obama was quick to give like GMC all that money. Was it GMC in Detroit? One of the companies up there in Detroit?
Yes.
All that money just so those people
could stay afloat
and
have a job.
And the business can start over fresh because it outweighs like, I think staying in business will outweigh the debt that they have right now. And everybody just needs that little push. And so for me, when my attorney explained it to me that way, I was like, oh, file the paperwork.
Right.
You know.
And think about it. Your family is your little corporation.
Right.
And you have to look out for your best interest, your family's best interest, and you should not feel guilty about it. There are people that do it. Most of us are honest people, and it's because we've got slapped in the face by life, right? Most of us are not like, okay, I'm going to go buy all this stuff and then I'm going to file bankruptcy. You know what I mean? So we should not feel guilty about it because it wipes the slate clean and gives you another chance to start fresh. So my thing is learn it. Take the time to understand credit that's the biggest thing I say is submerge yourself into it for a little bit. And that's one of the things that I do that's very different than other companies is I'm not doing it for you. We're doing it together. We're doing it together so that you always understand it because when you do it, you have a better appreciation for it. You're empowered. Okay. Because if you had gone through those steps to actually where you had to call and do some of the steps, like how I work with people to do the steps, you wouldn't have gotten those collections after the bankruptcy. I'm just a bit. No, I'm serious. Right, because you have a more broad perspective of it versus, okay, they got it off for me. Okay, good. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have actually done some of the work alongside with the person, me in this case. So unlike, credit repair agency where you pay them $100 a month and you don't know what they're doing. You don't. But then some of them, sometimes you get good results, sometimes you don't, but you have no idea what they're doing. With me, it is 1,000% transparent. You know exactly what we're doing, and you're doing a lot of those steps yourself. I'm just giving you everything you need, step by step, along the way, holding your hand, and you're like, okay, I did this, Winnie. What's next? And I'm like, okay, you did. I have people emailing me because with the subscription to the tool, you have access to me anytime. Right. Go on my website, sign up for a 15-minute consultation. I have a question. I have clients that text me. If I'm available on a Sunday, I had a client on Sunday, hey, I need some help filling out this form. I said, okay, call me from the library. So that's the level of coaching that I try to do so that you don't get yourself back into that position. So that you do in a year, you're walking around just rolling it off your tongue. Yeah, baby, that's credit utilization. I'm telling you, because I'm the type, like, I've been on file bankruptcy every year. Like, this is it. I started over, like, I got me a new car, like, credit cards, everything. But the olive leaf extract can help lower your blood pressure, clear eczema, and fight against autoimmune diseases, and so much more. Visit EmbracePangea.com to treat your intimate areas with the products it deserves. Automotive Negotiator right at your fingertips. Click on their link below to start your pain-free car buying experience today.